Do you still think we can hit 32K? No. I said in many videos, right? I've said to you guys, Bitcoin is probably dead cat bouncing, but the only way for us to know that it could, break out and say, okay, well, invalidate the $32,000 mark area, that we could come back down here and invalidate that, is if we broke to new highs above the 50K. Once we did that, things changed. Okay. Now the 32K is like, okay, not coming back here kind of deal. The odds that we come back here at this point are extremely low now at this point, because we've created a new high. Now we could, here's the odd, we are most likely only going to come back to the 47K. Right now is the next low target. So could we go all the way to 32K and retest it? Yeah, it's possible, but with the massive buying from the ETF, it is now a very low probability, unfortunately, if you were waiting for that to hit the buy button. The 50K breach was an indication that the market sentiment changes in the market the market move has changed, right? So, for example, you know how Tone Vays was always preaching about 1K back in the days when Bitcoin went from 150 to 20K. He was saying 1K. What he failed to realize is that once we breached above the $6,000 mark, after failing to come back down to going all the way down to 1K, that was an indication that his prediction has a lower possibility of being correct. So nothing is absolute in technical analysis. There's only possibilities and probabilities. And because we've broken above here, right, we've indicated to the market that, hey, we are no longer interested in getting prices below the 40K at least, for sure. We're not interested in anything. We're interested in buying the 40K. The market is saying that, right? We're buying this, and we're interested in buying at the 50K. So effectively, because of that, there will be a retrace. There could be, not will be, there could be a retrace to really test the market's resolve to buy these levels, right? And I think it will pass the resolve of these levels, because they are very, very strong levels down here. So the worst case scenario is 40K. We're going to retest this 40K, the absolute worst case, right? On a reversal. And, we're probably going to head a lot higher than that. We're going to head to the 70K, right, before any kind of reversal comes to retest these low levels. And it doesn't have to happen that way. It doesn't mean we're going to reverse and test. No, it doesn't mean that. With Bitcoin, right, being the asset that it is, there is also a probability that the wealthy people who are buying this right now, right, since they missed the early stages, are willing to buy at any price. And you can see that here. Here's your evidence, right? This is your evidence. He's willing to buy at any price. In fact, if you look at all his buying records, it was at any price. He didn't care. Right? Why? Why is that? Because you're guaranteed, if you buy at this low, 50K, 60K, 70K, you're guaranteed a specific percentage of the Bitcoin, the number of Bitcoins that exist. And that's it, right? There's no more. No one's going to create more. You always get X divided by 21 million. And if a wealthy person understands and comprehends that, they're not going to care about buying it with money that they can print. That's where we are. I hope you learned something about that. I hope you gained some knowledge, right? And this is why TA is just based on probabilities, not possibilities, because anything's possible, of course. And so, yeah, we have to look at what could possibly happen as well as what could probably happen. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys. Cheers.